Hey everybody, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable the podcast. It is early on Tuesday, February 18th. 10 more days to go until the end of February. We're counting down until spring. Ah, there's really nothing going on. Eagle season, go birds. By the way, if you haven't heard, the Eagles are world champions. Yes, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Just in case you haven't heard. Yeah. Especially if you're like from Dallas or New York. Just in case you haven't heard. The Eagles won the Super Bowl chips. Anyway, so and baseball's just starting up, spring training down there. So really the only things we're going to talk about on this cold, cold morning means we have two birthdays to celebrate today. Number one is the great John Travolta. His birthday is today. Yes, 72. Can you believe it? Yeah, when I heard he was 72, I couldn't believe it because I remember Travolta being this young kid in the 70s. Well, of course, the 70s are 50 years ago. But, Travolta, what an interesting career, huh? He seems to, he comes and goes. He has his highs and his lows. He started out with in Welcome Back, Kotter, Vinnie Barbarito, hey, Vinnie Barbarito. And then he did Carrie, that movie with Sissy Spacek, whatever. Uh, and then, he was really hot there because he did Saturday Night Live. Remember that? You should be dancing, yeah. And he was the hottest thing on the planet, Travolta was. And great dancer. And then he did Grease, which was big too with Olivia Newton-John. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Honey, the one that I want. And then he seemed like he took a little lull on his career. That's the thing with Travolta. His career has been like a roller coaster, ups and downs. He came off of Grease, and it took a little bit of a lull, and then he kind of came back a little bit with Who's Talking. Remember that with the babies talking? I think that was like the late 80s or something. But he really came back when he did Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction with Samuel L. Jackson. And that was a great movie. Violent, but great. He was back on top. Travolta was back. Then he did a lot of more bad movies again. Although he did one good movie in the 90s that I really liked. And in fact, I have it in my collection. I think it's a very underrated movie. It's phenomenal. There it is. And you can see it got 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert. There. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. It's about this guy who is brilliant, smart, like can read a book, memorizes all the pages in like a half an hour. Learns the movie learns Portuguese in 20 minutes, the entire language. It is a brilliant, brilliant guy. And people don't know how to take that. He goes to this small town, a lot of hicks, and they don't know how to take his super intelligence. But I won't give away the ending, but it's a really good movie. Travolta. So then now he came back a little bit. Then he dived again. He dived again because he was making bad movies. Now I don't know where he is. He's not making any movies. Tragically, his wife died about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That was sad. So he could tell, he had a reason to kind of lay low for a while, get out of the spotlight. Now I don't know what he's doing now. I think the thing I like about Travolta is not only the fact that he picks himself up and gets back in the game again, but he did those Santa Claus commercials. Remember every Christmas, he makes a great Santa Claus. Whoever thought Vinnie Barbarito was Santa Claus? But he's great as Santa Claus. All these commercials. the credit card thing, what do you got in your wallet? Wallet, something like that. Carl Malden used to do commercials way back in the day. Remember Carl Malden, the guy with the bulbous nose, and he played on the streets of San Francisco. Remember that with Michael Douglas? And Malden was a good actor, a great actor. But what's in your wallet? So Travolta is doing that now. Dresses up at like Santa. I think it's a very clever commercial. They kind of mix the Saturday Night Fever with Santa. Santa ends up at the discotheque, uh, ordering a glass of milk and cookies, and he's dancing there. What's in your wallet? Anyway, I hope Travolta comes in. Knowing his career, how up and down it's been, I bet you he has at least one more superstar kind of boost or whatever you want to call it, in his career. It's bound to happen because it's happened before. So 72, he's getting older. So I would figure, he could do comedy, he could do drama. I think he's an underrated actor, and I think he's really good. Great dancer, as great dancer. Surprised that Dancing with the Stars hasn't gotten him on yet. That'd be kind of interesting. See if he can still cut the rug, as they said. The other birthday today I want to acknowledge is the one and only Yoko Ono. 92. Can you believe that? 92. She has lasted a long time. I'll tell you what, John Lennon, the Beatle, her husband, only lived till he was 40. Can you believe that? 40 years old? That's really young. Really young. And back in the day, 1980, people may not have thought that 40 was young, but it is. It's very young. So to think that Yoko survived at least 52 years longer than John Lennon is unbelievable. But yeah, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Just because I'm on here doesn't mean I'm brown nosing or anything. But I never really liked her, to be honest. I never did. I don't blame her for breaking up the Beatles. I don't think she broke up the Beatles. I think that was meant to be. I think that they just weren't getting along there at the end, and maybe she had something to do with it, but I don't think she was the one who broke them up. I think a lot of things were going on with that band at the end, but I just don't think she has any talent. I mean, in her records or in live performances, she screamed. I mean, literally screamed. And she thought that was music, So, but anyway, you know what? Happy birthday, Yoko, if you're out there. 92, probably still living at the Dakota in the apartment there in New York, huh? Probably. I mean, she's got so much money, she can go wherever he wants. But probably is still there. So, I think we see more of the kids, Sean Lennon, he just accepted the Grammy for Now and Dead Record of the Year for the Beatles. Sean came up and accepted it. Joanne, we see around once in a while, Joanne. And so we don't see Yoko very often. Once in a while she put out a statement on some sort of occasion, but we really don't see her. So happy birthday, Yoko Ono. So that's it. That's it today. What's going on? Hey, hockey. That's pretty bad, but we have to talk about hockey yet. But really, there's a good game coming up Thursday night. It's the rematch. Canada, USA. The game is in Boston. And so you would think advantage USA, right? But Canada's got revenge after USA beat them last week. And Canada beat USA 13 times in a row before the USA beat them last week. So could be revenge. I don't know. We'll have to see. They were fighting 9 seconds into the game the other night, 3 different fights. So Thursday night is going to be it's going to be interesting. I'll say that with everything that's going on between the USA and Canada, politics. Yeah, politics should stay out of it. Just let the boys play. Yeah, let them play, and best team wins. So, and pretty soon we'll be back to normal. We have basketball and hockey games, but I can't wait for spring training. Jesus, Saturday, Phillies play the Tigers over in Lakeland, but Sunday's the day because Sunday, I believe Sunday's the first televised game of the year. Phillies in Clearwater hosting the Baltimore Orioles. Like, that's going to be good. Of course, we're not going to see many regulars, spring training is what it is, but it's nice to know that baseball is back. And with baseball comes the warmer weather just around the corner. So these 18-degree mornings, not going to last, not going to last. All right, everybody. Well, peace and love. Have a great day. Enjoy your Tuesday. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you. Oh, I hope you didn't leave. Today, this episode is episode number 499 of this podcast. Tomorrow, episode 500, the 500th episode of Unbreakable, the podcast. Can you believe that? 500. Crikey. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do or talk about. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the dogs in here. They always seem to attract the big audience better than me. We'll get Coco in here and Katie, and we'll all celebrate Daddy's 500th podcast. Huh? Huh? Well, we'll see. If I can get the dog in here, we'll see. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good day.